morning, it's Timmy Manuela, the boss lady. Okay, today I'm going to be talking about how to overcome depression. How to overcome depression. This depression of a thing is so much important in a way that majority of everybody is depressed these days because things are getting harder every day by day. So I thought as much, and I just thought of talking about depression. You might even be surprised that your brother beside you might be depressed without you knowing. Your sister, your auntie, your mommy, your daddy, without you knowing, and they can't even communicate. And you yourself might even be depressed, but you can't communicate. You don't know how to talk to someone about it. You don't even know how to start, because I found out that anytime someone is depressed, they hardly communicate, they hardly go out, they're always on themselves, and it makes suicide so high. It raised suicide so high in a way that whenever you are depressed and you don't have anybody talking to, you don't have anybody to communicate with, you don't have anybody that cheers you up, it makes it easy for you to feel like this world is no more meant for you, and you'll be depressed and you want to commit suicide. So because of that, I thought as well, and I want to talk about how to overcome depression. If you don't want to be a victim of suicide, if you don't want your parents, your brothers, your sisters, your loved ones to be a victim of suicide, you need to forward this video to them, because someone by your side might be depressed and you want to know it. So you have to forward this video for them. Even if they cannot communicate with you, they need to fight it out themselves. How to overcome depression is so important. So make sure you forward this video to them and watch it to the end. Number one tip is that if you found out that you are depressed, although you might not even know, but if you start feeling depressed, if you start feeling that angry, feeling like this world doesn't need you anymore, everything irritates you, make sure you are always staying around your loved ones. Stay around those people that you love so much, those people that loves you, those people that even if they don't give you money, even if they don't end up communicating or adding anything to your life, you will be happy staying with them. Staying around your loved ones is very important when you are depressed, because it will give you more reason to fight, it will give you more reason to survive, it will give you more reason to keep on holding in there. Staying around your loved ones is very important. Anytime you feel like you are depressed, make sure you stay around your loved ones. Your loved ones must not even be your family people. It must not be your wife, your husband. It can actually be your friend. Those people that whenever you stay around them, you are happy, just seeing their face, you are contented. Make sure you stay around your loved ones anytime you find yourself in that situation. Loved ones can make it easier. It can give you a reason to keep on wanting to live. So anytime you feel like you are depressed, make sure you go around your loved ones. Stay with them. Even if you cannot go to them, bring them to yourself. Make them to be around you, so you'll be seeing them. They will have a reason to be distracting you, and it will make it easier for you to overcome depression. Tip is that don't be afraid of what the future holds. When you are afraid, when you are scared of the future, it can actually depress you. When you are scared that you cannot make it, you are no more important in your friend's life, this thing is not working, your working place is frustrating you, you think they are going to sack you because you are not doing well, everything you do is now turning upside down, the world is now rotating, there you are. Don't be scared. It might be temporal. It's not even it might be temporal. It's temporal. Nothing is permanent. The only thing that is constant is change. You just have to be strong and don't be scared of the future. Don't be scared of what will happen. Just be strong. Be strong. Keep on being strong. Believing that thing that you think will not happen might happen. Anything is possible. Pray and just be faithful. Hang in there, don't change, don't be scared, and it might happen. Yes, Being scared of the future will add more to your depression. So if you want to overcome depression, stop being scared of the future. Just accept your fate, accept anything that comes your way, believing that anything is possible in this life. The next step of how to overcome depression is that visualize those happy moments, your past happy moments, those memories. Start visualizing them, start seeing them. Yes, you are passing through hardship now, does not mean it will not come again. Visualize those memories you have. Think about the past. Think about how happy you were. Start thinking about those things. It will calm your nerves. It will give you reason to keep on being happy. It will give you reason to overcome that depression that is knocking on your door. Visualize those happy moments. Those times you were happy with your family, those times you were going out, those times you had money, those times you were prospering in your academics, those times you were doing well in your working places, those times you were actually happy. Visualize them and it will help you overcome. Knowing that if you can be happy that time, if you can succeed that time, you will still succeed in the future. So if you want to overcome depression, visualizing your past happy memories can help you overcome them. Say positive things to yourself. Be saying positive things, nice things. Tell yourself, Emmanuel Anweze, you can do this. Emmanuel Anweze, this is right. Yes. Be telling yourself beautiful, beautiful things about yourself. Even if someone tells you you are not qualified, tell yourself you're qualified. If you cannot accept yourself, who do you think will accept you? And you, by the person's side, anytime you see someone passing through depression, even if you might not like get it like the person is depressed, but learn to be saying nice things to people. I know some persons don't actually mean it when they are mean. When they tell you bad things, they'll be like, come on, get out, you don't want it, you don't deserve it. They might not mean it, but it's eating them up. You don't say those kind of words to people because it might even break them more. That person you are dropping those words to might be depressed, and those words will kill them more. Then believing that, hey, the words nothing in this life again. And you said it to them. It means it's true that they're worthless. So be saying nice things. Learn to be saying nice things to people. And you as an individual, learn to be saying nice things to yourself. Because I believe in words. Words are so powerful that if you can open your mouth and be like, no, I can't do it, the nature will just come against you. But if you believe that, yes, I can do this thing, even the nature might favor you. That's how it is. So be saying nice things to yourself. Say beautiful things to yourself. Do not always be negative. Stay positive, and it will help you. Believing that you can break through, and be saying it to yourself. If you actually want to overcome depression, you need to learn to be saying nice and beautiful things to yourself. The next step on how to overcome depression is make plans. You know, the truth is that whenever you are depressed, the last thing that comes to your mind is going out, stepping out from the house. The only thing you think of doing is lie down on your bed, sleep, wake up. Sometimes you even cry on top of it. That's why you have to like make plans. Those things that you want to achieve in a day, those things that you are used to doing, just write them down and make sure that anyone you do, you tick it. Anyone you do, you tick it. Anyone you do, you tick it. If you don't do it like that, you are not going anywhere and you die depressed. So you have to like make plans. If you actually want to come out from that depression mood, you have to make plans and make sure you achieve them. Depression, it's nothing anybody should like dream of experiencing. It's very bad and it can lead to suicide. That's why you have to like try everything you can to overcome it. Make plans and follow those plans. If you actually want to overcome depression, do not stay in your house. Staying indoors is not good. Make sure you go out every single day so you can communicate with other people and it can ease you. Make plans and follow those plans if you actually want to overcome that depression mood that you're passing through. Next step how to overcome depression is that find something that you'll be looking up to. Yes, find something you are looking up to. Find something that you'll be doing. Like in the morning when you wake up, you want to like see how the thing turns out. Like something that will be keeping you busy. It will be distracting your mind from thinking about those horrible things that are making you depressed. Okay, this one is so important. The next step is do the opposite of what that depression voice suggests for you, because it is so true that depression voice can never tell you anything important. It can never say anything true to you. It can never say anything positive to you. It can only be giving you negative ideas, how to do bad stuff, how to like kill yourself, how to do something terrible. So anytime that depression voice speaks to you, make sure you divert. Make sure you do the opposite of what it tells you. If you actually want to overcome depression, you must make sure that you do the opposite of what that depression voice suggests to you, because that depression voice can never tell you truth. It can never tell you anything reasonable. It can never tell you something that will make you to overcome it. It can never tell you anything positive. That's why you have to like do the opposite of whatever it tells you. If the depression voice tells you, Emanuela, you cannot do this thing, tell the depression voice, yes, Emanuela, you can do it, you are strong. If the depression voice tells you, go and kill yourself, you don't need to be in this world, tell the depression voice that your parents has invested more in you, that you don't need to waste your life like that. If the depression voice tells you you are lazy now, just stay here and cry, tell the depression voice that you don't want to cry again, that you are tired of crying, move out and be strong for yourself. Make sure you do the opposite of what the depression voice suggests to you if you want to survive depression, because there is no other way you can overcome depression if you don't do these things. Overcoming depression is easy and it's hard too, and it takes discipline. So you make sure you do the opposite of what that depression voice is sounding to you, because that depression voice can never tell you anything important and anything meaningful. It can only land you to your doom. So make sure you do the opposite of what the depression voice tells you if you want to survive it. The next step is volunteer to help or assist others. You know, when you are depressed, you don't feel like doing anything, and I don't think anything will come to your mind to do. So whenever you see someone that needs help, just volunteer to help the person. So you have something that will be distracting you, something that will be distracting. So whenever you're depressed, just volunteer to help people. Assist them with whatever they are doing. At least by that time you have someone to communicate with. You have someone that will be talking you out in anything that you're thinking about in your memory. So volunteering to assist people helps in overcoming depression, because it will remove it from that mood at the moment. And when you keep on doing it, who knows, things might turn out and you found out that you shouldn't have even been depressed at the first place. The last but not the least is go out. You know, when you are depressed, the last thing that comes to your mind is going out. And whenever you are in the house, that's when the negative thoughts start coming in and out. So if you are depressed, make sure you are not always left alone in your house. Make sure you are outside, either with people, friends, anybody. Just make sure you are not in the house, only you. Make sure you go out if you are depressed, because it's easy to overcome depression if you are always out, if you are not in the house. Because whenever you're in the house all by yourself, either you are crying, I think it's only crying, because if you're not crying, you'll be sleeping when you are depressed. So just make sure you go out. And if you're depressed, you're in the house, you can even have the opportunity to be thinking about negative things, how to kill yourself, how to like do bad things. So make sure you go out. Even if you don't have anything to do, go for exercises. Yes, jog. When you are like jogging, I don't think you have the time to like think about how to commit suicide, how to do anything bad. So make sure you go out if you want to overcome depression. Thank you for watching my video, and please, if you like what you watch, subscribe, like and share. I love you.